So today is Friday, November 7th. Today is Friday, November 7th, and I get a lot of people I have a lot of people asking me all the time, how Jay the Truth Teller, how does it feel to be a young man with an old soul? Well, as as a young man with an old soul, it actually feels good. Speaking of an old soul, how many of y'all saw that trailer for the new Michael Jackson movie that's coming out? Speaking of old soul, how many blah blah blah. How many of y'all saw the trailer for the new Michael movie that's coming out? I ain't gonna lie, man. When Michael Jackson passed away back in 2009, man, that brought tears to my eyes because he was just finna get ready to go start his tour. Michael Jackson was just finna get ready to go start his tour back in '09 before he passed away. I'm sure a lot of y'all remember. I'm sure a lot of y'all remember that This Is It. You know what I'm saying? Because this is it was one of his last concert tours. Um, he was getting prepared to give the world the show of the century. Man, I hate when that happens to a lot of artists, man. Whenever I hate when an artist starts a tour and then they automatically die. Speaking of artists, man, it always seemed like we lose. It always seemed like we always be losing the good artists and then we gain more whack artists. It always seemed like we lose all of the whack artists and then we gain more. I'm sorry. It always seemed like we lose more of the good artists and then we start gaining more whack artists. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause look at all of the talent that's gone. James Brown dead, but his music is still timeless. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson dead, but his music is still hitting. Prince dead, but his music is still hitting. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot. There's a lot of other celebrities. It's a lot of other musical talents that's gone. You know what I'm saying? We done lost Angie Stone. We done lost D'Angelo. We just recently lost Young Bleed. You know what I'm saying? We lost Ozzy Osbourne. You know what I'm saying? We done lost a lot of talent over the years. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old soul man. And at the age of 31, I'm not like these youngsters who just be listening to anything. You know what I'm saying? We in the era now. Where folks just love listening to racket. A lot of this new generation of music ain't nothing but a bunch of racket. But hey, you can't hate on it though. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's racket and it's trash, you can't hate on it though, because they got the new generation of musicians got one hell of a fan base. And I just don't listen to it. If it ain't my cup of tea, I just don't listen to it. I mainly listen to a lot. I mainly listen to a lot of reggae, man. I don't be into this hippity hop stuff. I mean, when I do listen to hip hop, I listen to Jay's. I listen to Tupac, Notorious B.I.G. I listen to a little. I like a little bit of Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't my personal favorite rapper, but I like all his old. I like Jay-Z's old work. You know what I'm saying? I love Outkast, the Wu-Tang Clan, Method Man, Ghostface Killer. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Old Dirty Bastard. You know what I'm saying? I love Ice Cube, Mac 10. The whole entire West Side Connection. You know what I'm saying? And Tupac has always been one of my favorite rappers. I'm a huge fan of Tupac. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people gonna say, well, Tupac is dead. Don't nobody listen to Tupac no more. No, y'all don't listen to Tupac no more. I listen to Tupac. I listen to both Tupac and Bob Marley on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? When in my playlist, those are the main two rotations I got. I got Bob Marley, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I got all of the old musicians. You know what I'm saying? Because they music is still hitting. And as for this new generation of music, it's not hitting on shit. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, James Brown. You know what I'm saying? The Beatles, Elvis Presley. You know what I'm saying? And another rapper that I like, even though a lot of people stay trying to shit on his legacy, Another one of my favorite rappers is Eminem. I don't give a damn what nobody says. I don't give a damn about nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about nobody bringing up his skin color or what you like Eminem for. He white. You know what I'm saying? It's people who done tried so hard to tarnish that man's legacy. We don't like Eminem. Eminem ain't never got played in the hood. Since when did Eminem never get played in the hood? And cars going by. Everybody. I guess everybody leaving from work. But anyways, since when did Eminem not get played in the hood? That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? And when I was coming up, Eminem was getting played in the hood. People stayed bumping the Slim Shady LP and the Marshall Mathers LP. When both of those albums came out, you know what I'm saying? People in the hood was bumping Eminem nonstop. When the Slim Shady LP and the Marshall Mathers LP came out, people was bumping those two albums nonstop, and the Eminem Show. So I don't know why people keep coming up with this. Well, don't nobody listen to Eminem. Eminem ain't never got no play in the hood. That's a hot damn lie. Eminem, it was a lot of people up on Eminem when he first came out. So stop lying, stop the cap. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? A lot of my favorite artists like Sam Cooke. You know what I'm saying? I love me some Sam Cooke, Ray Charles. You know what I'm saying? I had the pleasure of meeting Ray Charles' daughter before she passed. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Sheila Ray Charles. You know what I'm saying? I love a lot of old school music, man. I love old school music. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about being a young man with an old soul. You like old school stuff. I love old school movies. You know what I'm saying? I love old school video games. Man. Everything about me is old school. You know what I'm saying? That's how it feels being a young man with an old soul. You know what I'm saying? You just like old stuff, and people be trying to shame you for what you like, and you know what I'm saying? And y'all go somewhere else and shame somebody else with that. Don't nobody watch this. No, don't nobody watch this no more. Don't nobody listen to this no more. Don't nobody play that no more. Don't nobody do this. Don't nobody do. I don't give a damn what everybody else likes. I don't give a damn what everybody else plays. I don't give a damn about what nobody else do. All I know is about what I do. I don't care about other folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what other folks think. I don't care about what other folks do. What other folks do ain't none of my business. You know what I'm saying? Other folks' business ain't none of my business, and I don't make it my business to jump in other folks' business. You know what I'm saying? All I know is what I do. Hell, at the age of 31, I'm still watching Power Rangers. At the age of 31, I'm still watching Scooby Doo. At the age of 31, I'm still watching wrestling. At the age of 31, I'm still watching a lot of Batman, Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying, Superman, the Fantastic Four, all that shit. I'm still messing around with all that shit. I don't give a damn about you calling me childish. You know what I'm saying? I know some people gonna come in the comment section. Well, you just one childish man. Ain't no woman gonna want you because you just want. I done already had women. How many times do I gotta say it? I done already had women. Hell, I probably even had some of the women that you probably trying to talk to right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about what no woman want, what she think, and to all of the ladies out there that play video games and watch old TV show. You know what I'm saying? To all the ladies out there, salute to y'all. I don't mean to talk bad about y'all or nothing like that, but you got, when every day on a daily basis you got to deal with idiots. Every day on a daily basis, you got to deal with idiots saying some of the stupidest shit. Idiotic people say some of the stupid shit that ever come out of idiotic people always say some of the stupidest shit that they could ever think of that comes out of their mouth. You know what I'm saying? I don't think none of them believe none of the shit that be coming out of their mouth. Yeah, at the age of 31, I'm still watching the Adventures of Jackie Chan. As a matter of fact, Jackie Chan is one of my favorite martial artists of all time. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is being a young man with an old soul. You love old stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old fashioned type of guy. So I'm pretty much out of touch with this new generation of music. I'm pretty much out of touch with this new generation of movies that, you know what I'm saying? I don't watch none of these new generation of music, and I'm sorry, I don't listen to none of this new generation of music, and or I don't watch too much of this new generation of, you know what I'm saying? Cuz everything is gay now. You know what I'm saying? All this new generation of stuff is toxic, is, you know what I'm saying? It's on some fruits, it's on some fruity Rudy type of stuff. You know, or as Little Richard would say, tutti fruity. As Little Richard would say, a lot of this new generation of stuff is tutti fruity, and I can't mess with it, man. I'm a man. I am a man. I can't mess with none of this tutti fruity man wearing dresses. You know what I'm saying? It used to be comedians that would do something like that, and they knew how to be funny with it, but now comedians are just doing it for the sake of doing it. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I always tune in. That's why I always tune into That's why I always tune in to most of the comedians on social media. Like one of my favorite social media comedians right now is Uncle Hank. One of my favorite social media comedians right now. One of my favorite social media comedians right now is Uncle Hank. You know what I'm saying? I every day I find myself tuning into an Uncle Hank video. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a Facebook, you can find Uncle Hank on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot. I sit around watching a lot of his skits when I'm not playing video games, or if I'm not listening to music. I stroll through my Facebook and go and watch some of Uncle Hank's skits. You know what I'm saying? Because Uncle Hank is one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite social media comedians right now. I love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love Uncle Hank. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I get a chance to be in an Uncle Hank skit. I know that's not possible because I'm not a big. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big celebrity or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? That would be funny if I was to be in an Uncle Hank skit. You know what I'm saying? I am Dutta Man. You know what I'm saying? I love that the whole Lowdown team production. You know what I'm saying? Them boys is funny. The whole entire Lowdown team production is funny. From Uncle Hank to Dutta Man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more Richard Pryor, ain't no more Rudy Ray Moore, you know what I'm saying? It is, but a lot of the older stuff you gotta get out and dig. And if you ain't got none of that stuff in your DVD collection, you gotta get out and look for it. If you want a lot of Richard Pryor movies, you gotta get out and look for them. You know what I'm saying? You want some Rudy Ray Moore movies, you gotta get out and look for Rudy Ray Moore, or a lot of times you can find them on streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? If you watch Tubi, especially if you watch Tubi. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if you like this video, leave your love, leave your hate, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? And if you saw the trailer for the Michael Jackson movie, let me know what you thought about it. Have you seen it yet? Or if you haven't seen it yet, you know what I'm saying? Write in the comment section what you thought about it if you saw it. You know what I'm saying? His nephew looked just like him. Me and another person was having an argument on the internet about, you know what I'm saying, how Michael Jackson's nephew looked. I mean, he looked when it turned to the side, he looks a little bit like Tito Jackson a little bit. But judging from the photos that Facebook was showing, and then I went to check out the trailer for myself. He captures the look of Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I think the movie is going to be excellent. I mean, we done had other biopics that was pretty good. Some of those biopic blah 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 blah. Some of those biopics was pretty good, and some of them were Horrible. And let's see what some of the biopics that I liked were I love Straight Outta Compton. You know what I'm saying? The Notorious biopic was okay. You know what I'm saying? All Eyes on Me deserved to be a way better movie than what it was. And of course, a lot of people was hollering about the Aaliyah biopic, which was very disrespectful to Aaliyah and her legacy. But the guy that played Tupac in All Eyes on Me, he did all right. But the movie should have focused more on Pac. Anyways, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about those biopics. I mean, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, who did a very good job on playing James Brown in the Get On Up movie. You know what I'm saying? Get on Up was a slept on biopic, but Chadwick Boseman did an amazing job as James Brown. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to James Brown too, because the James Brown music is still hitting. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of musicians that's dead. It's hot as hell out here today. It's a lot of musicians that's dead and their music is still hitting. This young generation don't know a damn thing about no music. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they listen to just sounds like a racket. You know what I'm saying? And I can hear my uncle's voice right now. Boy, I better not never catch you listening to none of that junk. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to hip hop, I love all of the old school hip hop artists. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I like a lot of jazz. I love a lot of reggae. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too. I love a lot of blues. I'm not too big on R&B. I love hip hop, reggae, jazz, and I love a little bit of pop music. But all that R&B, you know what I'm saying? I guess R&B was okay for the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I guess 90s R&B was the best, but other than that, I wasn't never too big on R&B. You know what I'm saying? I always loved the blues and reggae and jazz and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Johnny Taylor, one of the best blues singers to ever do blues. You know what I'm saying? Other than all of the old school blues singers that came before Johnny Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young man with an old soul, and that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? When you're a young man with an old soul, you like a lot of old stuff. When you are a young man with an old soul, you like a lot of old fashioned stuff. You like old fashioned music. You like old fashioned movies. You know what I'm saying? All this new generation of jibber jabber blibber blabber is not hitting on jitter jatter. You know what I'm saying? I can't get with it, man. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I can't get with this new generation. They just too funny to me. I can't take them serious. This new generation and the way they make music, all of the auto tune and the blah 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 blah. I can't get with that. You know what I'm saying? But you got these youngins, they can tell you every word that these rappers are saying. You know what I'm saying? They know every word to these rap songs, and you know what I'm saying? I can't get with it, man. I'm sorry. But other than that, if you like this video, leave your love, leave your hate, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? Give it a thumbs down if you hate it, because I know it's a lot of you haters out there that y'all probably don't like old fashioned stuff. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You probably don't have the same mentality as me. I am a young man with an old soul. How does it feel being a young man with an old soul? It feels good. Being a young man with an old soul feels real good. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't care what he say. I don't care what they say. You know what I'm saying? Let them talk. People gonna talk. Let them talk. Let them talk it out. You know what I'm saying? Let whoever think whatever. I don't give a damn. It is what it is. Other than that, I'm signing out, man. God bless America. Peace.